Welcome back to Batman.
Hi, wait, that's not Batman.
His parents are dead, aren't they?
He's
really mad about it.
Well, no, technically, technically they aren't if you play the whole series.
Oh, okay. Spoiler alert. God.
I'm going to throw this on easy mode so we don't have to sit... Well, this is all about the playing and not about the...
And instantly my subscriber count goes down because you chose easy mode.
Really?
I don't.
It still has all the nudity in it, so who cares?
Shunned by his fellow gods. But Kratos had no need for the love of petty gods.
He's so mad.
He found a new family in the warriors of Sparta.
We'll watch the intro and then we'll start talking.
Yeah, because there's no subtitles.
The dialogue isn't that important. Kratos is the god of war now.
How would I know another city is ready to fall if that guy had not told me?
Possibly the visuals of it being on fire and people dying horribly. And then she said it again.
The wrath of Olympus grows. Soon I will no longer be able to protect you.
I need no protection.
Yeah, I'm mad.
That it was I who made you a god, ghost of Sparta. Do not turn your back on me.
We're recapping the first game here.
Okay, cool, because we didn't play it on the channel.
Kratos had turned the pain of his memories into hatred. Hatred for the gods, who had
Darkness.
refused to free him from the nightmares of his
Yeah.
No,
And so
gods.
he went
I don't know.
to Rome,
I don't know the plot.
delivered the final
Oh,
blow
sorry, what was it?
to
What-
besiege the city.
I've played some of the first game, but I have not played it to completion. Played maybe like a couple hours of it.
So gods are huge in,
Hi.
in this world, in this universe. Like, when you fight Ares at the end of God of War 1, he's huge. But then Athena zaps him with the lightning.
You conspire against me!
And he becomes small, and then she also energizes the Colossus of Rhodes, which now comes to life.
Wait, so this scene right now, does it take place after the first game?
This is after the first game.
Oh, yeah. So
first game-
does like Kratos become a god?
The first
then?
game, at the end of the first game, you kill Ares and you become the God of War.
Okay.
And the thing is, even though he's the God of War, Kratos is still an asshole. And he basically just starts using his god powers to fight wars and kill people. Because he enjoys doing that.
Man, what a hero.
He is not a hero. He is not a hero.
What a likable character.
I should probably... I'm not even sure where to start. This is such a button masher game.
So we're playing this basically because we need to do something in between Batman episode releases. So Damien's like, I really love God of War.
I actually really do like the God of War series.
Yeah. And 2 is your favorite, you said, right?
2 is the best of the series. I'm just going to run around killing these guys. So the important thing to remember in this game is square, square, triangle.
Okay.
Square, square, triangle, and you'll just, especially on easy mode, and you'll just destroy the whole game.
And it's almost like you're playing on baby mode.
I didn't want to waste time with, like, dying repeatedly and having to focus on both talking and also killing things.
In between this and your rampant cheating in Final Fantasy VII, you're going to destroy my credibility.
Well, no, I'm only destroying my credibility. As long as I'm like the Republican Party of your channel. You can still support me, but not like the things I say or do.
Mash that circle button.
I've always been particularly good with the button.
You did it.
Okay, so why am I playing God of War? I really enjoy this game franchise, and by really enjoy, I mean there's like 2 games I really like, and a couple others that I sort of like, and then a couple that I think are garbage. But
Wait, which ones do you think are garbage?
I have never liked 3. I think 3 was rushed, not well thought out. Much more effort was put into the design of it than to the graphical design of it than the actual story. Yeah, the important thing to note here, in keeping with the whole Greek god motif, human life is totally irrelevant. Like, even the good gods, like Athena, don't really care that much about humans. Oh, right, it's not mashing anymore. The thing about video game sequels, I guess we'll start with video game sequels. The reason they tend to work better than movie sequels is video game sequels take all the good stuff from the first game that you liked and get rid of all the crap that you didn't like.
At least in theory.
Well, so for example, bad stuff in game 1 involves balancing segments, and I have to remember right. It's the right stick is dodge. I've been playing Batman on my own, and I'm used to double tapping X to dodge.
Oh, yeah, Arkham City, you said, right? Yeah.
Arkham City. Well, I played Arkham Asylum, and now I'm doing Arkham City.
Oh, we are gonna have to do Arkham Origins at some point then.
I love how he throws like guys at me.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny.
This game is like the ultimate version of unnecessary extremism.
This is a pretty good opening set piece.
Oh, the opening
This
set
whole
piece is
situation.
phenomenal, and it just keeps going too.
Yeah.
The one thing of note, I'm just going to point this out: there is not a whole lot of point in what do you call it? Leveling up or getting a lot of XP or stuff in this opening segment, because it's going to be irrelevant very soon.
Are they gonna Metroid style take all your shit away?
Basically, because that's how they work. Oh, for God's sake, die! Thank you. He's a giant monster, but if I hit his fingers enough, then for some reason that hurts him.
That makes him sad.
His eyes are his power.
I mean, have you ever got a really bad paper cut? That shit hurts.
That is actually true, it does, yeah. Or stub your finger on catch your finger on something. Kratos can double jump because reasons.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alright.
So yeah, in the original version of this game, the really crappy bits were the balancing segments and having to mash the R2 button to open a chest. That got frustrating.
Yeah, that's not the button you want to be mashing.
No, it is not. Or a door or a chest or whatever, you had to mash the R2 button. I'm not sure why they thought that'd be a good idea. And the balancing segments. God damn the balancing segments. There's a great gag in one of the PSP versions, Chains of Olympus, where, oh right, I have to reset the,
Yeah, I've heard good things about the PSP one.
The PSP ones are decent, but yeah, you have to, oh, for God's sake. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Alright, I like where this is going.
Okay, we'll just do
Oh, right into it. Oh, God.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did that wrong. I was supposed to weaken first. You caught me. Oh,
Nice.
I'll fix that. Sorry. There's a great gag in one of the PSP versions, Chains of Olympus, where at the very beginning of the game, you walk across a bouncing beam, and then a trophy comes up if it's the first time you've played, and says, you have just completed 100% of the balancing segments in this game.
Nice.
And there's just one, because everyone hated them so much in God of War 1.
That's pretty awesome.
You have to do a lot of them. This is when I want to do it when he's weakened. Ah, come on, you son of a... It's one of these buttons. That's it. Ah, quick time events. I love and hate you so much.
Yeah, I like a good quick time event.
Because we're on easy mode, I'll probably get it right the first time. Again, no one wants to watch me do these things 75 times.
Oh, that's gross.
It's a statue, it's not really.
But I don't know, just the image it conveys is gross.
Okay. That's like light for this game.
Alright.
Oh, we're at this part. Wait, no, is this the part I'm thinking of? Yes, it is.
Go to the swimming level.
Now, sometimes this scene I'm about to get to is tacked on, sometimes it fits into the plot. This one is definitely tacked on.
Is this a sex thing?
Yep.
Sigh.
Because it's not God of War without naked women. Oh, sorry, that's not it. They're somewhere. They're around here somewhere.
Where the naked women, Damien?
Hang on, I'm finding them.
I want to see naked women.
I mean, this is really such a just fan service to nobody's business. And
Hi,
suddenly...
random naked women.
Yeah. Hey, I know there's a battle going on, but let's take a quick hot tub break.
I just want to take this second to objectify you a little.
Yeah. And then there's this. Oh, this one is actually kind of clever. They always cut to the side. This one is particularly good the way they do it. Because you focus on Cupid. And you do...
Is it gonna...
Oh, yeah.
Sigh. Do the sex right, Damien.
I will do my best. Ah!
You did the sex wrong.
She wasn't done yet. Ah, forget it.
You've disappointed everyone.
Oh, for God's sake, I'll do it again. You realize I now have completely destroyed your rating on this,
This is why you're on easy mode, because you can't even handle this.
You know, I don't usually have this problem.
You know, that's the terrifying thing about a threesome. It's like, man, you mean I have to handle two at once now? Sigh.
There we go. Well, that was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the God of War series. You know, I will say this for Kratos. It's a weird it's a weird thing that they made this choice deliberately, and I like the fact they made this choice deliberately. Kratos goes around 6 games slaughtering everyone in sight. But each game has a sex scene in it, and in every single one, the woman is eager and consensual. Like, he does not, there's no assault in that. Like, he's either at a brothel, or he's just got women who are, like, willingly in bed with him. It's always a consensual relationship.
Isn't there a part in, like, God of War 3 where you're dragging around a slave girl and then you use her to, like, get scrunched in a trap?
Yes, but you don't sexually violate her.
You just physically violate her.
You do kill her, but you kill everybody. You're an equal opportunity murder machine.
But it's innocent people, too. That's where it bugs me.
Sorry, it's not a slave girl. It's Poseidon's wife. So, technically, it's one of the gods. And in God of War 3, all you're doing is killing gods. And God of War 3 sucks. So, all of these things together... Oh, this is a nice element they added into 2 that they didn't have in 1. I quite like. Was the swinging.
Yeah, cool. A good swing is always fun in video games.
Yeah, and there's some great segments where you have to go across, like, collapsing ruins and so on. Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not gonna be an apologist for this game. There's a lot in it that is very much just male gaze sort of crap.
Show no mercy!
It's just like Kratos is like the epitome of like macho masculinity power fantasy bullshit.
Oh, absolutely. And the fact that he's complete emo and he has all kinds of emotional problems, and when you get right down to it, he's an emotional cripple, basically.
Yeah.
He only has one feeling, and that's rage. It literally is just rage mode.
So mad.
Yeah. I don't need this stuff.
You know, and she had in the treasure chest.
Also, I can jump walls in this. Oh, for God's sake.
I do like this whole first level. It was just like different set pieces based around the rampaging giant man.
Yeah, I mean, they have to get you into it. They do a similar thing in the original game where you're fighting the Hydra.
Yeah, I liked that opening too.
They definitely know how to get you involved in it. And then again, 3 attempts to get into it by... 3 attempts to do a similar thing by...
See, you're actually probably the only person I know who's a fan of the series who doesn't like 3. 3's very well regarded.
I found 3 weak in the story mode. Like, especially you'll see at the end of this... You'll see it... sorry, I can't focus and talk at the same time. When we start getting to the running around doing puzzle segments, I'll do more talking. 3 starts immediately after this game ends. It's like an instant... Like, this game ends on a cliffhanger.
Oh, really?
I hate to tell you.
So I guess we're gonna have to play 3.
I don't want to. Dumb. Come over here and let me kill you.
Maybe I should then.
You could. We could swap it up. You could play 3 and I'll play this, and we'll see how far you get before you get bored. That's where I want to be. Okay, so he collapses over there, and then I run back over there and I kill him with it. Square. I'm going to destroy your square button with this game.
I remember in Mortal Kombat 9 they put Kratos in.
Did they really?
In the PlayStation version, anyway. He was actually pretty fun. And he's a good fit. Oh, nice.
It's been a while since I've done QuickTime events.
Like, Shenmue basically invented the QuickTime event, but I feel God of War is what popularized them. God of War was one of the first series that really used them to great effect.
Yeah, I mean, because you can't really...
Because Shenmue's boring as fuck.
What's Shenmue?
Shenmue? It was a Dreamcast game where...
That's why I've never heard of it.
It was set up as like a kung fu like revenge tale, like, oh, you're this high school boy and your father's killed by this mysterious martial artist, and you gotta track him down and learn to fight and blah blah blah. But the actual reality of the game is mostly just walking around town, asking people the same questions over and over again to find the next clue.
Oh, it's sort of like an investigation thing.
Yeah. So it's just like, I heard there's some sailors might know where this guy is. So you're just going around asking everyone, have you seen some sailors? And, like, it's just that over and over again.
Oh, God.
And...
So where do the QuickTime events come into play?
There are, like, cutscene, like, story events where, like, you do QuickTime events and, like... But they're, like... And there's, like, chases that are QuickTime events and stuff. But, yeah. Game's super boring. There is an extended sequence in the 3rd act where you have to work as a dock worker, driving a forklift around, moving boxes. And you have to do this for, like, hours.
Wow. Who thought this was a good idea?
And as I described this boring game, look at this exciting thing going on the screen.
And I got exploded again.
That was pretty cool, that whole sequence.
Yep. And I'm not done with him yet. Where am I now? Okay. Alright, let's calm down a bit.
Kratos can't calm down. He's always angry. That's his secret. He's always angry.
So anyway, back to the how this all started. So Kratos is the god of war, and although the end of the first game indicates he would forever be the god of war, this game begins with him immediately losing much of his power because he's pissing off the rest of the gods too much.
I like what I've seen of the God of War 4 trailer, and I hope that they maybe take the character in a bit more of a nuanced direction.
I feel like that would defeat the purpose.
But I think the idea is, like, oh, he's gone through all of his, like, shit, and now he's trying to settle down and, like, be a better person. It's kind of the impression I got. Like, he's trying to raise a son properly.
He has a son?
In the trailer, he does, yeah.
Oh, neat. Did they say who the wife is?
They did not.
Or the mother is, rather?
Yeah.
Quickly save. Hey, remember save points?
Like, I don't know, there's kind of a hint in the trailer that you might even play as the son for part of the game.
Oh, neat. So he's like young Kratos, so he like shouts as a kid.
But no, but it's like a normal, like, he's like, the scenes they've shown is just like, you're like taking your son out to show him how to hunt. And like,
nice.
And it's like a lot of more like quieter, more like less intense parts before like the big monster shows up. And I don't know, it seems like they're going for maybe something different than just Rage Monster.
Oh yeah, I have magic powers, by the way.
Cool. I mean, you are a god of war.
Yeah, so, yeah, because you're starting off, it's like a Metroid game, you're starting off with some of the powers you had at the end of the last game.
Yeah.
If I go into the pause menu, I believe it's this, no, it's the start menu. Like you have, I think you just have Poseidon's Fury. Yeah, you have Poseidon's Rage, which you can pull off with R2, and it just explodes the whole area. In lightning. Moving on. But this game very much is... This game very much gets the idea of Greek mythology, where the Greek gods really didn't care that much about humanity, and it was much more about their inner squabblings.
Yeah, I do like Greek mythology.
Because they're very Greek mythology is very much based on humanity, more so than this perfect deity idea, and yeah. Most of the problems in Greek mythology are literally caused by Zeus,
like the
not being able to keep it in his pants.
Yeah.
The
gods are just very powerful people, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I believe I want to do that.
Blah, I'm angry.
No, I want That's it. Thank you.
Good old sliding block puzzles.
Yeah, this is basically like Legend of Zelda with slaughtering.
Yeah.
Yes, you do that. Oh, for God's sake.
Or, I don't know if Zelda's the right comparison, because...
It is, because it's a lot of weird dungeoneering puzzles.
But I mean, the combat is much more fast-paced action than Zelda.
No, that's what I mean. Like, the combat is different, but in terms of, like, going through dungeons, finding answers to puzzles, like... It's a bit weird that this guy who's a giant slaughter machine also has to be able to solve, like, logic puzzles.
Yeah. That's a character action game for you.
I suppose.
Have you ever played Devil May Cry? Any of those?
I've heard of it.
I wonder if you'd like any of them.
What are those like?
They're the same genre. Same, like Bayonetta's in the same genre.
No, this isn't where I want to be. What am I doing? I'm lost now. I don't know where I'm going. I think I was in the right place.
Are you already stuck?
No, I'm fine. It's been a little while since I played this, but not long. It's definitely been like less than 2 years since I last played this game. Every now and then I run the franchise. I got into God of War in a bit of a weird way, and it's kind of a longish story, but we have time. I used to work for Disney on one of their cruise ships, and I'm a huge Disney fan, like massive Disney fan.
Oh yeah, Disney's great.
So I...
Hi.
Hey, it's him. Let me hit you in the eye again, because you still have one left. I love this bit, because the whole room goes down, and I'm gonna die.
He's like, I'm just gonna put my weakness.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
I do not need your help, Zeus.
Who is Zeus? You know who Zeus is.
I offer you more than help, Kratos.
God.
Hey, it's Hugo Strange.
No, it's... Wait, who does Hugo Strange's voice?
It's whatever this voice actor is.
Yeah, it must be the same voice.
I forget who it is.
It's not Troy Baker. It's
Great war and defeated defeated the Titans. Train your
If only you had a device in which you
Wait,
could look this up.
so the gods with you or against you?
then will you
That's
reach
the
your
trick.
full potential.
Why do you aid me now?
See?
What I do now, I do for the good of all Olympus.
Yeah, that's not ominous at all. Thanks.
Is that sort of trap?
I totally trust you, Zeus, because
That's
we're
sort of
such
a trap, isn't it?
like Zeus and Kratos do not get along. They never have. For God's sake.
But Kratos is such a likable guy.
I know, he's so cool and lovable.
He really makes me feel secure about my manhood.
So anyway, I was telling the story about I'm working for Disney and I have free time and I think to myself, I'd really like to play Kingdom Hearts again. So I went to a used game store and I got a
What are you trying to do?
I'm not sure. I can't remember where I'm supposed to go here.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to go up.
So am I, but I can only get to the top of that ladder.
I'm assuming you need to jump from that ladder over to the ledge.
That's what I tried to do.
Like climb up to the top of the left ladder.
Yeah. But to this ladder.
No, go to the one on the left.
On the left, I can't climb that one. It's broken.
I swore you were climbing it a bit before. Okay, I guess not.
No, I jumped off. Yeah, maybe I am stuck. That's hilarious.
You definitely have to go up.
No, I know. I have to get up to that thing.
Yeah.
I think I think I just go here. I think it's. I think I'm overcomplicating this. Yeah, I'm way over. I'm overcomplicating
Yay!
this.
You did it.
So anyway, I go buy PS2 in Kingdom Hearts, and I take it back to where I'm working, and I go into my room and I plug it in, and I open up the PlayStation, and inside is God of War 1.
Nice.
And I never played it, and I never heard of it. This was 2008, and I was never a PlayStation person except for Kingdom Hearts. I was a Nintendo guy, and so I never owned a PlayStation or anything like that. So I took it out and I put it aside, and I played. And then, like, a couple months later, I'm sitting in a hotel room, and I'm feeling really miserable because of personal reasons. And I'm like, I'm going to try this God of War game. And this is literally the perfect game to play when you're really angry and miserable. And I'm sitting there, like, just killing everything in sight and having a grand old time, and it really won me over on the franchise. I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Just take out my rage with mashing a button and killing everybody I can see. And they explode into wonderful red orbs. And I collect the red orbs and I use them to get power-ups.
Yeah, fair enough.
Die. And they just keep coming, like, they don't learn. Like, it's like, you can't kill me, I have magic, yo-yo blades.
Someday Kingdom Hearts 3 will be out. Someday.
And as an extra special bonus, link, the guy who designed this game is also the guy behind Mickey Mania from back in the Super Nintendo days.
Weird. Some of those Mickey games are hard.
Oh, there is a balancing segment in this. I'm sorry. There's not many of them.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well, they shot me down, so I had to kill them first.
Is it easy to get back up there?
Oh yeah, it's first difficult. I'm just taking all these hits because I'm on easy mode. So, like, if I was really trying, I would have. I have beaten this on hard mode. I've never beaten it on God mode, but I've beaten it on easy, normal, and hard mode.
The hypest gameplay on YouTube.
Hey, if you want to see good quality gameplay, don't watch me. I've never been a particularly skilled game player. That's why I avoid shooters. I know you had suggested us giving a shot at
Uncharted 4?
Uncharted 4.
Because I never finished my own LP.
I played Uncharted 1 and 2, and I enjoyed both of those.
I actually do play those games on easy, because I don't... the enemies are too much of a bullet sponge.
What giving me shit, then?
Just those games specifically, because I think the way the combat is designed...
Or you just need to make headshots, I guess, to get them out quicker.
Yeah, it's not very well designed combat.
I think that was my problem. I never understood the purpose of those games, because there wasn't a whole lot of puzzle solving, and the combat was a bit repetitive. I guess the story was kind of cool.
Set piece action, like lots of crazy shit going on, cool locales. Like, yeah, they're very much about the Flash.
Right.
Yeah. And from what I've played it for, the writing is quite good. And
Yeah, the characters are interesting. I've forgotten how long this opening was. It's pretty extensive, because we're not done yet. We still gotta take this Colossus out.
oh, hi.
Oh, my phone!
That's very
Ooh,
unprofessional.
that was terrible. Fuck
Didn't
off.
even put it on vibrate.
I didn't even think to. I didn't think anyone would call me.
Hey, you should get that sword. I'm sure it'll be great.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so awesome. Hey, why are you hurt there? You didn't touch it.
Alright, I have to sort of weaken him before I can do this. Oh, for God's sake. It has been a while. It's similar in this. The difference between larger and more normal combat mode is just the enemies take a lot more hits.
Yeah.
So what Zeus wants me to do is put all my power into this sword.
There's a giant gold poop sitting over there.
Is there? Where?
I don't know what that is. Is it a fist?
Okay, now I want to dodge this nonsense. That's better.
Uh-oh. That looked like it was going to go way a bit worse than it did. Oh, he's stunned.
He's done. Now we drain more power into the blade. So at first I lost all my red orbs, and now I'm going to lose all my magic power. And my magic is gone.
This seems like a bad idea.
But no, it's going to give me a super powerful sword.
Maybe you should stop doing this. Maybe you should just turn back.
Oh, for God's sake.
I don't know. This seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, it probably is, but it doesn't matter. Because they don't give you a choice. It'd be hilarious if you just had a choice to say, like, no, I'm not going to do that. And the whole game just doesn't happen.
There goes all your health.
Yep. Yay, Blade of Olympus. That looks awesome.
Wait, so it actually works?
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting it to just be a dud.
Oh, no, she works. Now I just carve at his arm a bit. Hurry up and die. And now we do the fun bit.
Oh, that's cool.
Dungeoneering. We do love our platforming. And now you look, now see my stupid yo-yo blades only took like a couple hits to kill things, but this I'll kill them in one hit.
Do you get to keep this weapon?
Yes and no.
Now you get a depowered version of it, I assume.
It's how to do with how the story. Part of the reason I like this game is because I really liked the first game a lot, but the way they blended the story into this game was extremely clever. It wasn't just a, hey, let's do the same thing over again. It's got a bit of a unique, creative twist to it. So it opens the same way as you'd expect from the original game, but then things start to get a bit different. And that is my fundamental problem with 3. 3 has nothing unique or creative about it. Visually, it's beautiful. The action set pieces are fun, but the story just isn't there. And you know me, I play... Oops, never mind. I play games for the story, primarily. Despite all the ridiculousness of this, the story is actually quite good. The way they blend in, or the way they weave in like other characters from like various types of Greek mythology, I quite enjoy it. Which one is released? Is it
Circle?
No.
Is it the jump button?
Oh, no, it's one. Oh, maybe I'm not far enough. Maybe I have to go all the way to the end. It's one of you.
There you go.
It's one of them.
And you turn the tutorials off.
I did turn the tutorials off because I thought I still knew what I was doing, but I apologize for that.
You thought you were so smart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Come on. Yeah, there's this bit in God of War 1 where you're in the Hades realm, and oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I had to destroy the chains first. Break the chains. Where you have to do this long segment of balancing over things while there's spinning blades coming at you, and you have to jump over the spinning blades but stay on the balancing beam.
Oh god, that sounds awful.
Frustrating. Even just doing the basic, getting from one end to the other is hard. Plus, there's a bunch of pickups that you can get, but if you ever fall off, you have to start all over again.
Ugh.
It is painful.
Yeah, that does not sound fun.
No, it was not
just
fun.
from the description, that
It was
sounds miserable.
horrifying. And they got rid of that right quick. Like, everyone hated that. And then there's and then also there's God of War is not the most creative as they go on, because 4 of the 6 games you end up in hell at some point. And in the first one, the hell segment was totally tacked on. Unfortunately, where am I going? Oh yeah, this way.
Ah, you got a shimmy.
Shimmy, shake. That's it. It was one of these buttons.
This looks pretty good. Like, I know they touched it up for the PS3 release, but still,
It actually doesn't. It actually looks pretty similar to what it did on the PS2.
Yeah.
They always put a lot of effort into the graphics engines of these. Ascension, the prequel that they made for the PS3, looks beautiful too, and it's a bit more interesting. There's more. The story still makes no sense, but
See, that's the game that I see get the most dislike.
yeah, the story makes no sense. But the puzzles are quite interesting, and the like I say, visually it's beautiful. There's actually a lot I want to talk about on this game, but I don't want to do it all in the first episode.
I feel like this thing's taller inside than it was outside.
Yeah. It's actually a TARDIS. I don't know if you knew that. The Colossus of Rhodes.
Dude, don't say that word.
Why?
Oh wait, never mind, wrong word.
What word did you think I said?
The word I always think of when you say TARDIS.
Really? You think of that? That's terrible.
They sound very similar.
They sound nothing alike. That's not what they were going for at all. You just have a weird way of thinking.
Maybe British TV is weird. Ever think about that?
British TV is very weird. That's why I like it.
I've never really been in tune with it.
British
I don't
TV
know.
or Doctor Who?
Like British TV in general. Like, I don't know, something about stylistically.
So what do I have to do with you? I have to bring you down, don't I? Yes. This is a weird thing. Fortunately, I know what to do. So we start this guy going. This guy starts swinging.
Oh, it's like a pendulum. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that should be enough to get him swinging.
And then you ride that thing over to the other side.
Nope. Oh, for fuck's sake. I want to make sure he doesn't. I don't think he stops, but he might. It's a timing thing. There's a few bits like this.
So what do you think it's doing over there?
What?
Like, like outside?
Oh, he's probably wondering what this little guy is inside him. So what that does is it, yeah.
Okay.
So he comes over here.
That's actually pretty cool.
Go across. We are not killed by the giant laser beams. I
That's-
thought I destroyed his eyes. What the hell is happening here?
Oh yeah, you're in the face.
I call shenanigans.
I didn't notice you were in the face until now.
Yeah. He's powered by this blue magical energy of blueness, which I have to destroy and dissipate. This is great. This is like... You ever see where, You ever see a movie where, like, a real big badass just goes out like a complete loser? This is like the epitome of that. Watch, you're gonna like this. This is fun. So,
Mount's opening. That's great.
that's open, so let's get the heck out of here. Before it collapses and I die. So far I haven't died. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Usually I die a couple times.
You are on easy.
No, but just from the platforming.
Oh. Whee! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
So he blows up, and I escape, and then this is great.
Do you see, gods of Olympus? Do you need more proof than this?
And goodbye. Yeah, you suck.
That's pretty great. Get fucked.
Oh, dear.
The weapon had rendered Kratos mortal.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that happened.
The arms of death. Bloodied and beaten, he knew that to have any hope of survival, he must retrieve the blade of Olympus.
I mean, it's right there.
Yep, but also I've just had like every bone in my body shattered by a giant metal hand smashing into me. And all my armor falls off. This is symbolic of me being a pussy.
Is Donald Trump gonna come after you?
I wish he would so I could cut his head off. Sorry. I thought we weren't going to get political.
Oh, I'll always insult Donald Trump.
Before his Spartan
Not
army,
worth it.
Kratos dragged himself up from the dirt.
I mean, is that really that humiliating? He took the thing down,
Yeah, if he just looked behind him, he would have done so much
but
better.
he saved everyone.
Well, no, he didn't save any. He saved his own army.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, this the guys fighting for you are the Spartans, obviously.
you know what? How about we go get that sword next time?
Okay, it's going to take at least half an hour to walk all the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. So join us when we're about to get it.
Yeah.
It'll take a while.
Yeah.
We'll have to turn off the recording.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.